Kingston Technology is traditionally a storage company. How come that a company like you takes part in a IT security conference?
Thanks for the question. It actually makes sense. We've been doing encrypted USB drives since 2006, actually over 10 years now. We've had a great success on encrypted USB drives in terms of the customer uptake and the demand. We've gone from software encrypted drives, the basic drives, into hardware encrypted drives. We've gone from standalone hardware encrypted drives to managed drives. So I think in many ways, this is the place for us to be, to showcase how our drives are useful and very strong on security and safety of the data that the customer places on it. So I think this is a very suitable place for us to be today to talk about our products.
Let's talk about GDPR.
Sure.
Kingston is also involved in customer relationships, so I think you have to be prepared for that new rule.
That's right. GDPR is affecting everybody in Europe, everybody who's working or have customer data outside of Europe as well. So don't only think that GDPR affects EU area only. Even Kingston in London, we are actually being consulted about GDPR. So we're feeling this GDPR regulation ourselves. We're seeing the demands, the challenges in terms of how does our company store the data that belongs to our customers. And in this way, we can sympathize, we can reflect on how our customers will be feeling the same challenges. And I think in many ways, the encrypted drives that we're discussing today tie really well into GDPR, because any customer, including us, that use drives on a day-to-day operation between different offices, bringing data from point A to point B, we want to ensure that that process itself is done correctly, according to the regulation of the GDPR, according to the rule of customer data, personal data, the citizen data has to be kept safe at all times.
You have something in your hands. As I understand, this is a wonderful tool for customers who would like to be compliant with the new GDPR regulations when they transfer data. Yep. Would you explain it, how it works?
Sure. So today we've been talking about the Data Traveler 2000 a lot. In fact, it's very interesting how popular the drive is today with the customers, the local customers. Just like the other drives that we have that are using hardware encryption, this drive has a always-on hardware encryption. It has a rechargeable battery, which means that you can log into the drive using the keypad. And it's actually as simple as doing key, then you enter the password, and you press the key again. And as soon as you see the green light, I'm not sure if it shows up on the camera, the green light means that the drive is open. And I can plug this into any type of host. And it could be Windows-based, Mac, Linux, servers, Chromebooks, Android tablets that have a full-blown USB port, and so forth. So it's very flexible in terms of approaching data security on a USB drive. And again, like I said, very popular at the show. We have this drive from 4 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes. If I haven't said yet the name, it's Data Traveler 2000. And very, very secure, very safe drive. The data is always protected by always-on encryption, like I said. So quite an interesting drive, I think, and popular so far on day one here at ITBN.
What does it mean, popular? It means that you sell a lot?
Well, that I don't know. I'm from the technical team, so I think it is fairly popular. I've been hearing news that the drive has an uptake within Europe, so there are some increased sales on the drive, so that probably means people are understanding the security on this drive and seeing how useful it is for data protection. It is today popular in terms of questions. So we've had several non-stop questions or discussions with Hungarian customers, and many of them find this very interesting as a USB drive for security.